Hello one and hello all and welcome to another crafting adventure, and today we are going to be finishing the bead polar bear we started last time. Now last time we did the head, the ears and the nose, and today we're going to be doing the body, the arms, legs and the tail. And to begin this we're going to need 80 centimeters of string with 5 of these white beads on it, like this. And to make this shape here, all you need to do is cross the ends of the string through the last bead you add and pull them tight and get them in the center as best you can. From here, turn it sideways, color the string coming down red and the one coming up blue. Then add one more white bead on the blue, add 3 white beads onto the red, and cross them through the 3rd bead you add on the red end. From here we should have the red end coming up and the blue end coming down. We're just going to add 1 more white bead onto the red, 3 more on the blue, and cross the red through the 3rd one that we added on the blue end. Following that, with the blue coming up and the red coming down, 1 more white bead onto the blue, 3 more on the red, and cross them through the 3rd one that you added. Then finally, to finish this first row, we have the red coming up, the blue coming down. We're going to add 1 more white bead onto the red, then take it through this bead here. Then we're going to add 2 white beads onto the blue and cross the red through the 2nd one that we add. Again, the red has 1 white bead and then through this one here. The blue has 2 added and then they cross through the 2nd one. That should leave you with a dome shape like this. And from here we're going to have the red coming up and the blue coming down. We're going to add 3 white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the 3rd one that we added. From this point it's quite easy to do this 2nd row. All you need to do is repeat the same pattern 8 times. Now that pattern is, with the end of the string coming towards the center, take it through the outer white bead. Then add 2 white beads onto the string coming outwards and cross them through the 2nd one. Again, the string coming towards the center goes through the outer white bead. The one coming away has 2 white beads added and then they cross through the 2nd one. And you're going to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, leaving just this last one empty. Once you've gone around 8 times and you've just got this last one left here, to make sure you're in the right position, the string coming towards the center should be red and the one coming away should be blue. And to finish, take the red through this bead and this bead in that sort of shape, add 1 white bead to the blue and cross them through that one. From this point, to start the next row, you want the red coming up and the blue coming down. We're just going to add 3 white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the 3rd one. And simply repeat the same pattern as before. That is, the string coming towards the center goes through the outer bead. The string coming away has 2 white beads added and then they cross through the 2nd one. And you just need to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, just leaving the last bead empty, exactly the same way as we did on the previous row. And once you've come all the way around and just got this last one here, you should have the red coming towards the center as before. Take that red through this bead and then around through this bead, add 1 more white onto the blue end and cross the red through that one. With that row finished, you want to have the red coming up and the blue coming down like this. Add 3 white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the 3rd one. Once you've done that, it should give you this shape here. And from here, we're just going to repeat the pattern that we've repeated twice already. And that is, the string coming towards the center goes through the outer bead. The string coming away has 2 white beads added and they cross through the 2nd one. And you need to do this again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, leaving just this last one here with nothing through it. And when you've just got this one left, you should have the red coming towards the center, which we're going to take through this one, up through this one, add one white bead onto the blue and cross them through that. Now, before we close the body up, all you need to do is take the second big clear bead and pop that inside like so. And then with the red on the left and the blue on the right, we're going to take the blue end through this bead here. Then we're going to add 3 white beads onto the red and cross the blue through the third one. Take the red through the next 2 beads along, then add 2 more white beads on the blue and cross them through the second one. This time take the blue through the next 2, add 2 more whites to the red and cross through the second one as before. Do the same thing one more time, and then take the blue through the last 2 here, up through this one here, add 1 white bead onto the red and cross them through that one. Then to finish the body, you should have the one end coming this way, the other end coming this way. And we're just going to take the end on the left through this bead, and the end on the right through this bead, and we're going to tie them by here. So again, the left side goes through this one and this one, the right side goes through this one, and they tie by here, but don't cut it short, because then we're going to use the excess to attach the head. Once you've tied the strings together like this, take the blue end here on the left and just pull it back through the last bead that you threaded it through. And then we're ready to attach the head. To attach the head, orient the body like this with the red on the left and the blue on the right, and simply have the head facing you, come down 1, 2, and thread the strings through this bead here. Red coming in this way, blue coming in this way. Once you've done that, turn the whole thing around like this, and we're going to take the ends of the string. The one on the left here is going to go through this bead here, and the one on the right is going to go through this bead here. Then still with the bear facing away, we've got the red string on the left and the blue string on the right. We're going to bring the red string up and through this bead and this bead, so it should be coming out the front there. And the blue string is going to come around and go through this bead and this bead, so you should have both strings coming out under the nose. Then finally, to finish, turn the bear back around. You should have the blue on the left and the red on the right. Take the blue back through this bead here, so it should go down and around, and tie the red and the blue together here, rethread the excess and cut it short to finish. I should mention, don't feel too concerned about how the neck looks, because the last stage we will put a necklace on it to hide all this excess string. Just take your time and be very careful with which beads you're threading at this point. Once the head has been attached, put the bear aside for a moment and cut a length of 25 centimeters of string to start the tail. And the first stage of the tail is simply put 4 white beads onto the string and cross the ends through the 4th one added to create this sort of plus sign. From here, we're just going to add 1 more white bead onto both sides of the string, and then add a second white bead to either end, it doesn't matter which one, and cross them through it. From this point, just add 1 more white bead onto both ends of the string, and then cross them through this bead here to create a sort of ball shape. To attach the tail to the body, simply turn the body upside down so the lower central ring is by here. Go up 1 pair, up a second pair, and then use the excess string on the tail, one end through here, the other end through here. Finally, from this position, take the string on the right here, around through this bead here, and tie it with this one in this position, rethread the excess and cut it short to finish. Following this, we're going to do the arms and legs, and they are all very similar. So you're going to need 4 pieces of string, each one 25 centimeters in length. To make the first arm, put 4 white beads on one of the 25 centimeter lengths of string and cross the ends through the 4th bead added. Following this, add 1 more white bead to both ends, cross both ends through a matte pink bead, Add one more matte pink bead to both ends and then cross the ends through this bead here. From here, add one white bead onto one end and two white beads onto the other end and cross them through the second bead added. Then do the same thing one more time to complete the arm. Once you finish the first arm, make another one in exactly the same way. Then make two more using only white beads for the legs. To attach the first arm to the body, turn the bear so it's facing sideways. Then find the two circular patterns here and here. And all you're going to do, take the excess from one of the arms, one string through this bead and one string through this bead. And you want to make sure that the pink part is pointing downwards. Once the arm's attached, take the string on the left here down through this one and across through this one. The string on the right comes down through here, tie them together, rethread the excess and cut it short. Once that's done, turn the bear over, find the 5 here and the 5 here, and just attach the other arm in the same way using this bead and this bead. With the arms in place, turn the bear over like so, and you should have the central 5 beads, well, in the middle. Go up to the right here, and we're going to attach the first leg to these 2 beads here. The one piece of excess string from the leg should come down through this bead, and the other piece will come down through this bead and this bead. From this position, take the string on the left, up through this bead and across through this one, and just tie it with this string over here. Rethread the excess and cut it short to finish. Once the first leg's in place, just come across one to this one here, and we're going to attach the leg with the one end coming through this bead here and the other end coming through this bead and this bead. From this position, take the string on the right, up through this bead, across through that one, and tie it to this end here, rethread the excess and cut it short to finish. Okay, once we've got the body with the head attached, the 2 arms attached and the 2 legs attached, all we need to do is make the red necklace. And for this, first thing we're going to do is put that aside. We're going to get the remaining piece of string, should be about 20 to 30 centimeters, and we're going to put 18 red beads on it. Once you've done that, simply wrap it around the bear's neck and either just tie the ends of the string together, or if you have a lot of string left, take one of the ends and rethread it all the way through and then tie them together just to give it a little bit more of a sturdy feel. And if everything has gone well with the necklace and all the other pieces, you should be left with the completed bead kit. Now these ones do take a little bit of manipulation to get the arms and legs into the best position. And yeah, this one does look very angry because I think the nose bead on the side here is a bit large. But when you make your own, if you take a little bit of care with which white beads you use for the different parts, that shouldn't be a problem. Now, in the previous bead kit I did, the brown version, it was very similar. In fact, it was exactly the same. The only difference was the colour of the beads, although the matte pink beads are the same for both. Well, yes they are. In terms of difficulty, the head, the body, it's all pretty easy to do. The only really difficult part is connecting the head to the body. I don't know why they designed it in the way they did, but it is quite tricky to do because you keep having to switch the way the bear is facing. However, that is the complete kit. You can add a little metal hook to the top for a keyring, but I don't have the tools to do that on hand. And well, if you do decide to make one of these, good luck. They take about 2 hours to do, maybe 3 hours if you've never done one before. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you can. It really helps my channel grow, and I hope to get well, one day, over 1,000 subscribers. Oh, would be wonderful. But until next time, have a lovely week and goodbye.